What is success? What does it really mean? In my translation, it means you apply yourself to something that you're truly taken by. It excites you day in and out, and you don't do it for the money. Yet, it provides you plenty of money to live your life the way you choose to live it. Also, have a love relationship that lifts you up, that gives meaning to it all. At the same time, you're connected to a community. A community that again uplifts you, motivates you, and you try to learn from your community and be a leader in your community at the same time. When you put it all together, you meet some people who actually fit the bill, who you can truly call a success. Today I wanted to bring the men's angle to this holistic health. To see you, man.
Always good to see you.
What do you feel like is the cutting edge for you personally? What is the thing that really blows your hair back?
Well, I think what it is really just my consistency and focusing on my dream, my legacy. You know, I was ready to give up so many different times. And it was tough. And all those challenges really helped me become the person I am today. And now, Csaba, I am so excited just to wake up, get at whatever projects I'm doing. I'm just so excited to get in my body, get in the gym. But the clarity was the intention. And I think just having my butt kicked spiritually and almost wanting to quit.
I've seen you going through tough times. I mean, they were not to walk in the park.
Yeah, you helped me out a lot. You know, believing in my work and hiring me, it was huge. You know, I remarried my ex-wife. Right then and there, I got off pornography. And I think pornography had a stranglehold on my unconscious and subconscious. It was affecting my relationship. It was affecting my commitment. I didn't have a big addiction, you know. I wasn't like obsessed, and I never questioned it. And now that I'm off of it, I'm starting to see that now that I don't have the pornography in my life, there's a whole other depth. It was really about more of deeper devotion and connection that I never had before. And first that connection and devotion came to myself and my commitment to something bigger and greater. It was deep spiritual. It wasn't just so, honey, I'll never do X, Y, and Z again. It was just like, first I forgave myself for all of that stuff. You know, I had to rise up and come correct with my own level of devotion inside myself. I don't know if I'm explaining it properly, but I'm in a whole different ballgame. It's like Christmas every day.
I don't think it really matters what kind of addiction it is. If it has a stranglehold on your life, if you want to experience new, you need to break that addiction. Doesn't matter what it is. Alcohol, gym, sex, porn, clothing, shopping, whatever that is. If it's out of control, you have to break it so your future is not going to be predictable. Otherwise, you have a predictable future, and what's the point living it? So this way, there is the potential for new experiences. We live in a world where there are plenty of taboos. Anyone who has any wisdom and experience in breaking the addictions need to come out there and trumpet it everywhere. What do you find is the most challenging these days?
I'm in a pretty free flow right now, but I also understand life and the yin and the yang. So I'm just grateful for the flow. I know what flow is because I know what stagnation is. The challenge, I would say, stay grounded. I used to get a lot more hot-headed before. So I think where I'm at right now is really not getting triggered and reacting, being zen in the face of any storm, whether it's good or whether it's bad. And that's kind of my edge right there. You know, stuff comes up between my wife and I. We went through some challenges. There's some old deep wounds there. If I get heated or reactive, that's my challenge. So how can I contain that and also understand my own masculinity, my own intensity? Where before I would let that go, but that was more of a passive aggressive kind of codependent action. And then when I would get frustrated enough, then I would just lash out. Where now I'm like, if things don't change and I don't have the ability to make my innate decisions, my intuition decisions, then I can start to get frustrated. And as a man, what I'm telling my wife right now is just let me do my thing. I want your counsel. I want your information. But as a man, I have to make the decision, because if my internal guidance system gets subjugated again, I can't find my way. And that's what happened. I was polarized. I got more into my feminine and I was capitulating. And
okay, yeah, whatever, and yeah, that's a good idea for my business, and yeah, maybe I should go in this direction.
And it was like the feminine, you know, you're over here and then over here. And now, when I got divorced, I told myself, I have to figure this out by myself. I have to find my own way. And I grew out the beard and I grew out the hair. I felt stronger, I felt clearer, and I felt like I could feel and navigate my own way. So now I have to keep that center at the same time without letting external forces throw me off. Start spinning out or reacting, getting triggered for that. So that's really, you know, my edge.
That is well said. When you look at your own inner demon, two things can happen. One, is that you get scared, you run the other way, or you face up to it and then you really want to get to know it. You get to know that beast so well that you can live together with it and utilize its energy to fuel your own life.
There you go.
It's not about killing the beast, not about getting rid of the shit. It's more like get to know thyself and utilize that wisdom to channel that energy into all the good stuff. Yippee.
Yeah.
Yippee. Brother.
Awesome. Awesome.
Really good chatting.
Yeah.
So guys, this was the men's version, overcoming difficulties. This way of succeeding feels really good. It feels very satisfying. I hope there was something in it for you that you can use. You can wrap your mind around it. Please shoot us questions in case you have any. In the future, I hope to investigate the women's version of the same thing. Someone who went through difficulties and came out on the other side. Thank you for watching. Please like below or subscribe and shoot us your questions. I'm always inspired by questions. Ciao.